So going forward, with word problems in linear equations in one variable. Okay, so today we will cover the topic of word problems. The solving of simple equations under the chapter of linear equations in one variable has already been explained to you along with their concepts and definitions. Now the link to those videos have already been given in the description box below this video. So I request you to click on the link which is given in the description below this video. Go to the earlier videos, check, and once you go through how to find out the value of x, how to solve those problems. Okay, what do you mean by linear equations? I explained you what is the difference between an expression, equation, the word linear, everything is explained there. Once you go through that, then word problems becomes easier. After having gone through that, then come back to the word problems. Okay, so it makes your job easier. So the first problem I have already solved for you. This one says two numbers are in the ratio 3:8. If the sum of the numbers is 165, find the numbers. So I am assuming the numbers to be 3x and 8x. Okay, so the sum is 165. So mathematically 3x plus 8x is equal to 165. Okay, my numbers are 3x and 8x. Now adding the like terms, 11x, 3 plus 8, 11x is equal to 165. Dividing both sides by 11, I get 11x by 11, 165 by 11. So solving this, I get x is equal to 15. Having got x is equal to 15, what could my numbers be? My numbers would be 3x and 8x, okay? So 3 into 15, x is 15. So 3 into 15 is what? 45. And 8x, 8 into 15 is what? 120. So this is the answer. My answer would be 45 and 120 are the two numbers. Find the numbers, he says. So 45 and 120. If you add them, you get again 165, which he has already given to you. It tallies. Okay? So this is how you need to solve. We will do the next sum. Still, if you have any doubts, you can write it in the complaint section in the box below, and I'll come back to you with detailed answers. I'll give you the detailed explanation over there. Okay, so write to me in case you're not able to understand or find it difficult to understand or have any doubts regarding these problems. Okay, so the second would be yeah. This one says find two consecutive odd numbers such that 2/5 of smaller exceeds 2/9 of larger by 4. Okay. Now he says that he is asking you to find two consecutive odd numbers. Now what do you mean by the word consecutive? One after the other. Okay. Example, if 3 is the first number, then what will be the second consecutive odd number? 5. Third one will be 7. Okay. Now let me show. Now he also says in such a way that the 2/5 of the smaller exceeds 2/9 of the larger by 4. I'll explain you in detail while solving the problem. Let's do it. Now let me assume I'm assuming the two consecutive odd numbers to be x and x plus 2. Why? Because if x is 1, what would be x plus 2? 1 plus 2, 3. Odd numbers. If this is 3, this would be 5. 3 plus 2. If this is 5, then this would be 7. Okay? Right. Now he says 2/5 of the smaller. So 2/5 of x. Okay. Now, if I subtract these, larger number is what? X plus 2. If I subtract these both, what do I get? 4. If I take the LCM would be 45. Then I get 9x over here. You know how to take the LCM and how to add these things, right? So this would be 10x minus 10. How would I get this? 45 divided by 5, 9. 9 into 18x. Okay, 9 to the 18x. Minus 45 divided by 9, 5. 5 to the 10, 2x means 10x. Then 4, 5 for the 20. Okay, so that will be equal to 4. So if I solve this, I get 18 minus 10 is what? 8x. 8x minus 20 by 45 is equal to 4. Okay, so on cross multiplication, what do I get? 8x minus 20 is equal to 45 into 4 is what? 180. So 8x will be equal to 200. X will be equal to 200 by 8. That would give me 25. Okay, so what would my numbers be now? My numbers would be, I assume to be x and x plus 2. So x I got it as 25. So hence my numbers should be 25 and 27. Okay. I hope you can see this. $25 and 27. Okay, is that clear? So that is how you solve these problems. So I got the answer. This is the answer. 25 and 27. Right? Next. Doubts you can always mention in the comment section below. So once you write your doubts in your comment section, I'll come back to you again and explain you in detail. Okay. Now let me explain you the third problem. Now it says the denominator, there's a fraction it says, okay? The denominator of a fraction is 9 more than its numerator. So whatever the numerator may be, denominator happens to be 9 more than that, okay? Now if the numerator and denominator both are increased by 7, numerator adds 7, denominator adds 7, whatever you have there. The new fraction becomes 7 by 10. Equate to 7 by 10, then your equation is formed. Then solve the equation. Let's do it. Okay. So again I resume it. Okay. Let the numerator of a fraction be x. So what would the denominator be? Denominator is as 9 times more. Therefore, denominator is equal to x plus 9. Okay, hence the fraction is okay. Now, if both are increased by 7, what happens? That's what it says. X plus 7 by x plus 9 plus 7. 9 plus 7 is how much? 16. So this he says should be equal to 7 by 10. Now so cross multiply. What do I get? 10x plus 70 is equal to 7x plus 16 7 is what? 112. Okay, so that will take 10x minus 7x is equal to 112. Okay, so that will be what? 3x is equal to 42. Dividing both sides by 3, I get 42 by 3. So this is 14. Okay. So x is 14. That means my numerator is 14. My denominator will be what? 14 plus 9. So therefore, okay. Original fraction is 14 by 23. That's my answer. Okay. Right. Next. Now it says what same number should be added to each of the numbers 2, 7, 10 and 25 numbers are given to you in such a way that they may be in proportion. Okay, so let me assume x. So let the same number that has to be added to all these numbers be x. Okay, so my new set of numbers will be 2 plus x, 7 plus x, 10 plus x, 25 plus x. After adding this x, same number to all these, the new set of numbers are these. Now he says that these are in proportion. That means what? 2 plus x by 7 plus x. Okay, so now cross multiply. On cross multiplication, what do you get? Okay, now I'll open the brackets. So what do I get? 25 to the 50. Plus 2x plus 25x plus x squared 70 plus 7x plus 10x. Okay, which one that goes? What am I left with? So if I add these both, what do I get? 27x. $17x. Okay, so all x terms to one side. Okay, so what will this give me? 10x. So x will be 2. That means what? This is my answer. So I can write 2 should be added to each one of the numbers. He says what same number to be added. 2 is the same number that needs to be added. So that they may be in proportion, right? So I got the answer is 2. Correct. Any doubts? Get back to me in the complaint section. I'll explain you in detail. Now I'll be explaining you, taking you through the last problem for the day. Okay. And this is the problem that normally is asked in all the question papers by most of the teachers in the examinations and the tests. This problem is frequently asked. So listen carefully. No, he says that a father is 7 times as old as his son. Okay, so you have to assume his son's age. You don't know his son's age. But father's age is, whatever the son's age is, 7 times more. Okay, so 2 years ago the father was 13 times as old as his son. And he wants you to find the present ages. So let's solve this. So let the present. So let the son's present age be x years. Okay. So what will be father's age? Father's age will be 7 times that. Present age is equal to 7x years. 7 times that. Okay. Now, he says 2 years ago 2 years ago means 2 years back. He should be 2 years smaller from now what he is now. Okay, so 2 years ago, son's age is what? X minus 2. Because we now have X years, 2 will be 2 years less. Okay, now 2 years ago father's age would be what? 7x minus 2. Okay, okay, now he says 13 times. So 2 years ago, whatever is the son's age, father's age was 13 times of that. So that means mathematically, how do I write that? That would be okay. First, he says 2 years ago the father's age, this is father's age, was 13 times the son's age. Okay, very good. Now equation has been framed. Now solve the equation. So 7x minus 2 is equal to 13x minus 26. Okay. So all x terms to one side and constant to the other side. What do I get? 13x minus 7x is equal to 26. So that will be what? Dividing both sides by 6, I get x is equal to 4. Okay, so when I got x is equal to 4, that means the present age will be, son's present age is x years. X I got is 4. Therefore, son's present age is 7x. Okay, so he's asking you what are the present ages. So 4 and 28. So then your answer would be 4 and 28. My son's present age is 4 years. Father's present age is 28 years. And that's your answer. Okay. So that would be my last problem for the day. Now, in my next class, I will be taking up a new chapter. Okay. So I will be stopping linear equations completely over here. In case you want further help or any other help or any other questions, or you feel that something is not understood, something is not clear, you can get back to me in the complaint section and I will get back to you and explain you further. Next class, I'll come up with a new topic and let you know what it is. Okay? Till then, take care. Thank you.